Ever feel a chill down your spine wondering if someone's watching you through your phone's camera? Or maybe you just brushed it off as paranoia. Let's face it, in this digital age, privacy is a myth. We're all plugged into the matrix, feeding the machine with every byte of data we generate. This video is your initiation, a glimpse into the world you chose to ignore. We're diving deep into the underbelly of the internet, exposing the tactics hackers use to hijack TikTok accounts. This isn't about fear-mongering. Consider this your digital self-defense course. Knowledge is power, and knowing your enemy's playbook is the first step to protecting yourself. We'll be dissecting 10 common hacking techniques, laying bare their insidious workings. Stay vigilant, stay informed. Subscribe to Ministry of Hacking for more content like this, because in this digital jungle, only the paranoid survive. Imagine this. You receive an email seemingly from TikTok, urging you to update your password. It looks legit official logo, the whole 9 yards. But clicking that link, that's where the trap snaps shut. Phishing is the art of deception. Hackers craft convincing emails, text messages, or even direct messages, masquerading as legitimate entities to steal your login credentials. They prey on your trust, your urgency, your desire for a quick fix. But here's the thing, legitimate companies will never ask for your password via email or text. If something feels off, it probably is. Hover over links before clicking to reveal their true destination. Look for misspellings or grammatical errors, often telltale signs of a phishing attempt. Remember, vigilance is your shield. Don't take the bait. Keylogging is the silent stalker of the digital world. It's the creepy ex who refuses to let go, meticulously recording every keystroke you make. This malicious software can be installed through seemingly harmless downloads or by clicking on infected links. Once embedded in your system, it operates in stealth mode, capturing passwords, credit card details, and other sensitive information. Think of it as someone looking over your shoulder as you type in your most private thoughts. Unsettling, right? The best defense against keylogging is a good offense. Invest in reputable antivirus and anti-malware software, and keep it updated. Be cautious about the websites you visit and the links you click. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Social engineering isn't about brute force, it's about finesse. It's the con artist's game, exploiting human vulnerabilities, trust, naivety, the desire to be helpful, to gain access to your digital life. Hackers might impersonate someone you know online, asking for your login credentials under a false pretense. They might call you pretending to be tech support, needing to verify your account information. The key to protection here is skepticism. Be wary of unsolicited requests for personal information. Verify identities through alternative means. And remember, if something feels off, trust your gut. You're not obligated to help anyone who contacts you online. Chapter 4. Brute force attacks, hammering down the door. Imagine 1,000 monkeys on 1,000 typewriters, randomly pounding keys until they crack your password. That's brute force in a nutshell, a relentless automated assault on your account using every possible password combination. While seemingly crude, brute force attacks can be surprisingly effective, especially against weak or commonly used passwords. Your first line of defense? A strong, unique password for each online account. Think long, complex, and random. Enable two-factor authentication whenever possible, adding an extra layer of security. And remember, even in the digital world, brute force can be thwarted with a little bit of cleverness. Chapter 5. SIM. Swapping, stealing your identity, one text at a time. SIM swapping is the digital equivalent of identity theft. Hackers manipulate mobile carriers into transferring your phone number to a SIM card they control. Once they have your number, they can bypass two-factor authentication, reset passwords, and gain access to your online accounts. It's a chillingly effective technique, leaving you digitally stranded while someone else wreaks havoc with your digital life. To protect yourself, set up a PIN with your mobile carrier, making it harder for hackers to impersonate you. Be cautious about sharing personal information online, especially your phone number. And if you experience any unusual activity with your phone service, contact your carrier immediately. Chapter 6. Credential stuffing, recycling your digital life. Remember that time you reused the same password for multiple websites? Yeah, hackers remember too. Credential stuffing exploits our laziness, leveraging stolen login credentials from one website to try and access other accounts. It's a numbers game, and unfortunately many of us have unknowingly provided the ammunition. The solution? Unique passwords for every single online account. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's the digital equivalent of locking your front door. Use a password manager if you need help keeping track. Your digital life might depend on it. Chapter 7. Man-in-the-middle attacks, eavesdropping on your digital conversations. Imagine a hacker intercepting your online conversations, silently listening in as you transmit sensitive information. That's the essence of a man-in-the-middle attack. By infiltrating public Wi-Fi networks or exploiting vulnerabilities in websites, hackers can position themselves between you and your intended recipient, capturing data in transit. It's like having a wiretap on your digital life, compromising your privacy and security. Protect yourself by using a VPN, creating a secure tunnel for your data. Avoid conducting sensitive transactions on public Wi-Fi. And always look for the padlock icon in your browser's address bar, ensuring you're connected to a secure website. Chapter 8. Malware, the Silent Saboteur. Malware is the digital equivalent of a virus, infecting your device and wreaking havoc on your digital life. It can take many forms: viruses, worms, trojans, each with its own malicious intent. Some malware steals information while others cripple your system or hold your data hostage for ransom. The best defense against malware is prevention. Install reputable antivirus and anti-malware software and keep it updated. Be cautious about the websites you visit and the links you click, and always be wary of unsolicited email attachments, even from trusted sources. Chapter 9. Fake apps, wolves in sheep's clothing. Fake apps are the digital equivalent of counterfeit goods. They look like the real deal, but beneath the surface lurks malicious intent. These apps often mimic popular social media platforms, games, or utilities, tricking users into downloading them. Once installed, they can steal your information, bombard you with ads, or even hijack your device. Protect yourself by only downloading apps from official app stores. Read reviews carefully, looking for red flags, and pay attention to the permissions and app requests. If it seems excessive, it probably is. Chapter 10. Public Wi-Fi exploits. Free Wi-Fi, costly consequences. We've all been there. The allure of free Wi-Fi is hard to resist. But what seems like a harmless convenience can be a hacker's playground. Public Wi-Fi networks are often unsecured, making it easy for hackers to intercept your data. They can eavesdrop on your online activity, steal your login credentials, and even infect your device with malware. The solution? Think of public Wi-Fi as a public restroom. Convenient in a pinch, but not the place to handle sensitive business. If you must use public Wi-Fi, use a VPN to encrypt your data. Avoid accessing sensitive accounts, and if you must, enable two-factor authentication for an extra layer of security. Outro: stay safe in the digital shadows. The internet can be a dangerous place, a breeding ground for scams, phishing attacks, and malware. But knowledge is power. By understanding the tactics hackers use, you can better protect yourself from their malicious intent. Remember, the information shared in this video is for educational purposes only. Our goal is to empower you, not to instill fear. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay safe in the digital shadows. Subscribe to Ministry of Hacking for more content like this, because in the digital world, knowledge is your best defense.